Some food for the Maximus. Cindy, appreciate. Very kind, very generous. $50 super. That kind of looks like me, that little thing that's on the rocket. I don't know. I think Yoda, when I think of that, I could see Yoda having a good time on a rocket like that, going crazy. Hope you're doing well. Bad days, you really love all the fur balls and the fur folk. Well, hopefully you're having a good day, Cindy. Rosemary, hello. How is Justin and May, I do believe, right, Rosemary? Hopefully they're doing well today. Good afternoon, Tranquil. Tranquil, you should probably be getting that postcard and decal soon-ish, hopefully, maybe like in the next few days or so. I sent it out, I think, on Wednesday or Thursday, so hopefully you should be getting it soon. Hello, Stella. Hello, Debbie. Hope everybody's doing well today. Maxie here, as you can see, who's eating. He's doing well. He hasn't had any puke in the last couple of days. Hopefully he will not throw up on today's live stream. Hopefully. You never know. We'll knock on some wall here. Linda, Phil, hello. How you doing today? Yoda, I know, I hear ya. Yoda. Yoda door. Yeah, Phil. Hopefully he does keep his cookies in his cookie jar, if you will. Stella, your kitties go crazy for Fancy Feast. That is one of the wet foods that we do feed our kitties. Fancy Feast and Blue Buffalo and Purina One. Combination usually of those three things. Hello there, Bruce. How you doing, Bruce? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully all the kitties are doing well, Bruce, especially the little one, Snowy, if I'm remembering correctly. Max has had a few days where he had no insulin again. His numbers have been good, non-diabetic numbers. He was a little high this morning at 136, but still kind of within range. We did have to give him insulin, maybe the middle of the week or so, just 0.5. So we'll kind of see how things continue to go there. Hello, Catitude. How you doing today? Thank you for joining us, as always, on this lovely Saturday/Catterday. Hope you are doing well. Hello there, Ray Rudini. Hopefully you're doing well as well. Hope life is going good for you, Ray. Hope all the kitties are healthy as can be, of course. And I hope Jess is also doing well as well there, Ray. All right, Maxie, we got a couple more minutes, and then we're going to let you out, okay? He's like, let me out now. I got my Yoda friend who's meowing at me. Hi, Mr. Maximus. I know. Hi, yeah. Yes, you've been in this room before, buddy. Hi. Yes, boys. I will have a new video out probably sometime in the next few days with this kitty, Mr. Orange, doing orange cat stuff. Little comical little thing, so keep an eye on out there. He's a good boy. He's been a little rough on the carpet stairs, unfortunately. I think most of you know we have like one side of our stairs has books on the carpet now. We're gonna have to book up the other side now because he's attacking the other side, unfortunately. Hello there, Lewis. How you doing? Hope you're doing well on this lovely Saturday. Ain't that right, Mr. Orange? He says, yep. You can't beat me. I'm a smart kitty cat. Yoda? Ray, you're running your mouth? Oh, well, hopefully you're running your mouth well. I mean, I don't know, obviously, much detail as far as that goes. I try to stay out of that kind of stuff. But Tranquil, if you were live last night, sorry that I missed that, Tranquil. Or if you were at somebody else's place. Rima, how you doing, Rima? Hope you're doing well. Rima, I will get Maximus a visual on Maxi here for you, Rima, pretty soon. Um, Bruce, is Max still throwing up? No, Bruce, Max hasn't thrown up for the last 3 days now, 2 or 3 days or so. So he's in a good spot right now. And we haven't had to give him anything also here recently as well. Tranquil, think you should run your mouth as much as possible. Debbie, you donated $5 through PayPal. I appreciate that, Debbie. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, speaking of donations, I just wanted to give a heads up. Some of you may have seen the post, some of you may have not. Tomorrow we will be doing our donations for the month of August. It should be 5 places. Safe Haven will be donating or sponsoring 3 seniors and 1 adult kitty cat. So we should be able to get to 4 other places. John's place, Jess's place, I think, and I can't think of the other two, but we should be getting to 4 tomorrow. Tranquil, you haven't done a live stream? A live stream in a while. Well, hopefully, Tranquil, whenever you do one, I'll be there. Yeah, Rima, do you know the Max has been going into remission, it seems and looks like? Rima, I'm not sure the last time you were on a live stream, but Max has only needed to get medicine, insulin, like 1 time in the last like 2 weeks. So he's possibly going into some remission, which is awesome. Very, very cool. Hello there, Maya. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Come here, Orange. No, Bruce. We're probably having to re-sponsor the same 4 that we've sponsored the last couple of months. It happens sometimes. It happens. Hello there, Richard. Hope you're doing well. Well, let's get on to get to some tuxedo action here. Orangey, are you gonna help me get off the floor, buddy? Are you gonna help Daddy get off the floor? You're like, nope. Oh man, you're on your own here. I'm not helping you at all unless you give me a treat. All right, Orangey. Oh. Hi, Yoda. What? Orange. All right, let's go in here. Oh, Rima, let me get you some max time here. That's not the light. Eventually, I'll turn the light on. Hello there, Milo. Hope you're doing well today. Oh, Max and me, I'm a good boy. I know, Yoda. We will get to your treats soon. Milo, hello. Ray, you're all good after your surgery. Yeah, I'm pretty much good to go. That gallbladder, though, took me out for a while. That was definitely a very difficult surgery. Tranquil, if you are going to go live, I'll be there. I will kind of check out, keep an eye on YouTube. I'll just check out the channel. I don't ever get notifications, so don't worry about not getting notifications. I just look. Kitty King, hello. Carmen, hello. If there are new people in here, a big hello to you and a big welcome. Yoda. Yoda, I know you've been waiting all week for this little smiley face that laughs at you. Overall, all the kitties here are doing well. I got a little few things I got to talk about Rosemary when we do get to Rosemary. Nothing crazy, actually, kind of some good news for her, and the new diet that we're trying with her. Is everybody having a good Saturday so far? I hope you are. Does anybody have any new news going on in life? Kitty cat. Looks like Lewis has got to go right back. He's got his bell ringing, so he'll be back in a bit. Bruce, Zelda's doing well. You know, I mean, she just it's amazing. I know eventually Zelda will obviously pass away, and you know that time will come eventually. But it's amazing how well she's holding up, like with her conditions. No work, no school, just meow, meow, meow. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Bruce, Snowy's cast comes off in 2 weeks. Where is it at, Bruce? Is it a back leg or a front leg? Zelda would be immortal. Well, she will be immortalized, right, eventually, when she goes into her urn, and she goes up onto the shrine of kitties, the kitty shrine. Front leg, okay. Bruce, does your daughter think that Snowy's going to have pretty much a full recovery, or does she think that the kitty might have like a little limp just as the kitty ages? If you know. I mean, you may not know that yet, and she may not know either. Let me look at the bowling ball over here, aka Tiny. She's doing well. Milo the cat. I said hello several times to you. I'll say hello one more time, Milo. Full recovery. Okay, awesome. Rima, how is school going? Hello there, Rave House 4. If you are new here, a big hello and welcome. We live with 9 cats here. If you have kitty cats yourself there, Rave, let us know in chat. I know you're like, I'm not interested. You know, I've been watching, because I don't know how many of you are like movie fans. You know, you like movies, you maybe like to go to the movies, whatever. I don't really feel like there's any good movies out anymore. I don't think Hollywood like makes good movies anymore. It's just my opinion, obviously. Brave House, you have 6 kitties. Awesome. What are their names? Hello there, Raymond. How you doing, Raymond? How you feeling? Hopefully you're feeling good. So what I was saying about movies, though, I've been watching some older movies, and I mean like, you know, stuff from like the 60s, the 50s on YouTube. And I've been watching some like Jack Lemmon movies, and the guy actually is a pretty good actor. I know he's known for like his older movies with Walter Matthau, whatever his name is, like Grumpy Old Man and stuff like that. But he got a lot of old cool movies, actually. Hello, Cindy. How you doing? Rima, it's going well. You started before 2 weeks ago. You started back up, Rima, 2 weeks ago. Rave House. So you got Trixie, Dixie, Cookie Cleo, Nala, and Tiger Lily. Are they all females? And if they are all females, how do they get along with each other, Rave House? Because we have 6. 6 of our 9 are females, and the females are a little bit more, let's say, chatty or kind of sassy. I'll say from time to time. Let's go over to Maximus here. Our boys are very gentle and laid back, except for Yoda, because he's a nutcase. He's from another planet. Rosemary also like older movies, yeah. There's just something about those old movies. Dixie and Nala bully Cookie, but they normally get along. Okay. What is my name, Milo, or what is this cat's name, Milo? If you're asking about the cat's name, that's Max. If you're asking about my name, it's Adam. Although I am thinking of changing my name to Sherlock because of my last name. Or, bit of a funny story. So every so often in the mail, I get obviously I get mail, and every so often it's Dam, Daam, Dam Homes. So, yeah, that could be a neat name too. Or I could change it to That Damn Homes. I think is even better. Lewis, you know what, Lewis? That's completely ironic. I am actually watching The Apartment right now. Not like right now, but I'm in process of finishing up. I got like maybe 40 minutes to go. Yeah, so that's very ironic, Lewis. Yes, I am watching that movie as we kind of as we speak. Good movie. I like it so far. Rafe House, you really wanted to call a kitty Meowly Cyrus? Well, you can. It could be a nickname. I'm sure you have lots of nicknames, of course. Don't change your name to HH. HH? What does the HH stand for, Lewis? I'm confused. You can type it in chat. I don't mind, Lewis. I'm all good. Oh, I did. Some of you remember like the last couple of live streams, like a lot of basic comments have been getting blocked for whatever reason. Some of you probably remember that, right? So I did go into my settings and I unfiltered like everything. So everything, there's no filter at all now. So everything should come through. Appreciate Jack Lemmon more now than that you're older. And I like Home and Bell, Book and Candle. Some like It Hot and The Odd Couple. Yeah, I've seen most of those movies, Rosemary. I know, Maxie. We just giving you a little rubbing loving. Let me see if I can show Zelda here, because Zelda is under the bed, unfortunately, and I try not to get under the bed too much. But let me see if I can get a little. Hey, Zeus. Come here, Zeus. You want to come out? Come on. Come on, baby girl. I know. You're the immortal one, Zelda. You gotta love that hair that sticks up under the bed, don't you? Come on, Zelda. Come on. Come on, baby girl. There's a good girl. Hi. I know. Now you be nice, Zelda. Or you be nice, Max. Not Max, Yoda. Sorry, having a moment here. Hello there, Sue S. How you doing? Now, Sue, remind me if I'm mistaken, because I might be, because I confuse who's going where. Which one is taking May and which one is taking the Gremlin? What's Mochi? Which one are you taking again, Sue? And that's happening pretty soon, isn't it? Your kitty is asleep on your lap. Everybody's saying hello, awesome. Your cat Trixie is an absolute chunk. A chunky kitty. Hello there, RS. Hope you're doing well. Mochi. Mochi is the one you're taking, Sue. Okay. I confuse who's taking who with you and Roz, Sue. When is that supposed to take place, Sue? Isn't that happening pretty soon, like next month? Tranquil, your birthday is soon. Unfortunately, no cake for you, and you don't have any. I'm sorry to hear that, Tranquil. But happy birthday, though. Obviously, I'll say happy birthday when the time is closer, but happy pre-birthday. Yeah, I noticed Shelly wasn't live either. Those who I know, Lewis. I think you made a comment on her like community page a little earlier in the morning, and I guess she's got stuff going on. Now we will be having a dual live, me and Shelly. I think in a couple of weeks or so on a Saturday. But yeah, I noticed that she wasn't live either. And I'm like, I'll be live later. Rave House, it is like 2 something. For me, it's 2:20, 2:21. December, okay. Hello there, so 160. How you doing? Lewis, it's looking more likely that I probably will get one of those Google Meets going again, because we're struggling trying to sell this home. It's just a bad time of the year, probably not the best time of the year. So, to be honest, I mean, we might be uh, not delisting our house, but not worrying about selling it. Maybe start again in the springtime of next year. So it's very very likely that we will be doing a another Google Meets soon, maybe in a few weeks. I can't say for sure though, Lewis, but probably sometime in October though. Oh, this one, this one, Rave, yeah, a Roku TV. Zeus, do you want a Roku TV? He said, nope, I just want food in my belly. Mr. Roberts, is that a movie, Cindy? Zelda? We're gonna go check in with Rosemary here in a moment. Milo, do you know what next year? I'm not sure what that means, Milo. Rave, tell your cat I said PS, 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 PS. Okay. A lot of postscripting. It's another Jack Lemmon movie for, okay. I'll check that out then also with Mr. Roberts. Cindy, thank you for the suggestion. All right, let's go and we're going to go and check on with Rosie here for a second. Yoda, I will be back with the toy, I promise. Okay. Got some laundry to do, as you can see. I guess Rosemary hasn't ate her 2 o'clock yet. She might be full. Are you full? Are you full? Are you full of it? Working and lurking, Ray. Awesome. How is Darkness doing, Ray? Hopefully he's doing well. Rave House, you've been ill all week. Oh, I hope you feel better. Really have to get out of bed and shower. Haven't showered in 3 days. Ooh, got the stinky emojis there, Rave. I hope you're feeling better, though. So as some of you know, recently, Miss Rosemary here was diagnosed with possibly the start of some kidney disease and a little bit of anemia. So she is going to start doing some sub-Q fluids. We're going to start at the vet first. And then hopefully once she gets used to getting sub-Q fluids, we can continue to do it at home. That is our goal. Darkness is good. He has a few people feeding him and lets people pay. Awesome. That is cool. That is very cool. So anyways, and then in addition to that, we haven't tried these yet, but we got like a starter kit of some kidney food. And the reason we got a starter kit is, I don't know about, any experience you've all had with cats and kidney food or specialty food. A lot of the times they don't eat it. It's good for them. It's good for whatever might ail them, whether it's kidneys or liver or, weight management or, whatever, diabetes, so forth. She's ate the wet food a lot. Thankfully she's been really good eating her wet food, her kidney wet food. We haven't, like I said, we have 3 of these little packs. All of them are a little different, and we're going to try these out sometime. But hopefully she'll eat some of this dry food as well. Rave House, you got Nala, and Tiger Lily because you fostered a stray and she gave birth to 5 kittens and you kept 2 of them. And when you rehomed the mom. Awesome, Rave. Awesome. When you say mom, are you out in the UK, Rave House? I'm just guessing, and I think you said it's like 7 o'clock, nearly 8 o'clock out there for you. So let me know if you want to. You don't have to, of course. Rosemary, you donated your kidney food. Oh, no worries, Rosemary. I mean, depending on what the kidney food was, Rosemary, the kitty Rosemary may not have ate it anyways. But I do appreciate though, thinking about thinking about me though with that. Appreciate it. Ray, so far she's been good as far as her pooping goes. She's been on this kidney food. It's only been like a day. And she's been, having bowel movements as normal, but that's also, Ray, what like the sub-Q is going to be doing. In addition to kind of filtering the kidneys out more with sub-Q, that also kind of usually, sub-Q keeps the bowel movements going. But I do appreciate though, checking out for me on that though. Hello there, Glare Bear. Hope you're doing well. Tranquil for sure. It's always also been our experience that usually cats do not eat this specialized food, but so far, she has. Maya, you'd love to adopt a kitty and name them Destroyer. Nice. Nice. You're in the UK. Okay. Nash Potato. Hello, Nash Potato. How you doing? I hope you're doing well there, friend. Hopefully, I don't think, yeah, it's not too late out there in the UK. Got a couple other folks from the UK. Nash Potato, I was telling the community, I think you were on the live, Nash, that maybe I was telling the community that Rosemary has some kidney disease that's starting to pop up and a little bit of anemia. So we got her like a little starter pack here of dry food and wet food. She ate through the wet food so far. She's doing well eating the wet food. We haven't tried one of these little dry food packets yet. But hopefully, though, she will, be interested in eating it when the time comes. Now, I don't know where it is, where you're at, but out here in NC, we are kind of rainy. We might actually be getting some hurricane winds and hurricane rains over the next few days. So a lot of these kitties are a little sleepy. Ain't that right, Rosie? She says, yes, I'm a sleepy little one. Stella, do you give the cats Temptations? No, we don't give them Temptations treats, Stella. We give them Whisker Lickens, which is, similar to Temptations. Close enough. The Creator and Destroyer. Nice. Rave House, one of your cats had a urinary tract infection, so you used special treats and food, and it was expensive. It for sure. Did it work though, Rave House? Is the kitty better now with the urinary tract infection? Are they healthy again, or are they still struggling with that? Rosemary, Justin, and May. It is May, right, Rosemary? Like the wet food wellness. I've never tried that before. Bruce Pancakes, Pandora as well. She's outside. I'm going to go outside here momentarily and kind of hang outside for a little bit. I appreciate you asking, of course, as always. But overall, Rosemary seems to be doing better. The thing with Rosemary, like I think I've told most of you before, it's up and down. Some of you have kitties or have had kitties where it's day to day, week to week. You have good days, you got bad days, you got good weeks, you got bad weeks. I mean, don't we all? But the last few days, it's been pretty good with little Rosie here. Hello there, Ruth. Hope you're doing well. Days of Wine and Roses is another good movie. I will check that one also out, Ruth. I appreciate the recommendation. Thank you. Ray, yeah, is that storm supposed to hit you at all, Ray? I don't think it's supposed to go down to Florida, but I honestly I don't know for sure exactly where it's supposed to be, kind of around the area. Kitty King, you lost the feed. No worries. I'm glad that you're back though, back with us. How are you doing, Kitty King? How are all the kitties doing? Hope they're doing well. Rave, one of your cats got fleas today. Luckily, you caught them early. So what's going on with it, Rave? Are you having to do flea treatments for everybody? Hello there, Lamb's Grace. Hope you're doing well. If you are new, a big hello and welcome for sure. You have any kitties there, Lamb Grace? Lamb's Grace, I should say. Rave, good. It did work, and she's doing better now. Awesome to hear, Rave. Awesome to hear. Thank you. Rave, it's, I always like to ask like those who join these live streams and are in this community, like kind of how their kitties are doing. I'm always with that engagement, because it's just not me hosting this. I always like to know what's going on with other people's kitties as well, because obviously we're a bunch of big feline parents, kitty parents, cat lovers, and things like that. All right, we're going to make our way downstairs. And I'm going to show you some of Orange's destructions on one side of the stairs that don't have the books, and that's why we got to book up the stairs. Those who don't know what I'm talking about, you will find out in a moment here. Excuse me. But we will be back with, we'll probably be back with Rosemary as well. Well, let's make our way downstairs. Hi, honey. Now, honey, don't you go ripping and chewing on these bags, okay? Go back to sleep. You're sleepy. Hi, Yoda. I know, Yoda. Gotta move. Gotta move. All right, we'll play with your toy for a few more moments. Keeping up with chat here. Bruce, that is definitely a potential. We got to first see though if Rosemary will eat the dry food by itself, to see if she likes it. But that is definitely something we can do in the future, as a possibility. Bruce, hello there, Kristen. How you doing out there in Texas? Stella, I think I answered your question already as far as temptations go. I don't know. I've never heard of temptations wet food, but we do give them wet food, but we do not give them temptations. We give them a different snack. Lewis, do I like Jack Nicholson? I do. I like most of his movies. I've probably seen most of his movies already, Lewis, but if you have any recommendations, please let me know in chat. Ray, no, we are supposed to be good. It might go easy, and forget about us as well. Hopefully, Ray. Hopefully, it doesn't affect anybody. Hopefully, nobody loses their life, or their livelihood, or their, where their houses or anything. I sure hope so. All right, let's go downstairs. Like I said, those who are new, Rave and whoever else might be new. So we're trying to sell our house, and we had to replace our carpet about a month ago now, because a orange cat liked to go crazy with the stairs, and he liked to eat the carpet off of the stairs on the side. So that's why we have blankets on the side of our staircases. And that's why this side he was attacking more. We have books here now, so he doesn't do anything with that side. But over here, though, now let me show you an area in particular. Over here, I need to trim the carpet. I have that fun duty. You can see here, right? He's been having a good time over here. He's been getting the strings up, and he's been doing his orange-like thing. So we need to, and we have tons of books. We have a lot of books. So the books aren't the issue, but we're gonna have to obviously cut the trim the carpet again. I never thought in my life I'd be trimming carpet, but it's what you got to do. All right, Yoda. All right, let's go outside. Bye, Raymond. Have yourself a good rest of your day. Thanks for stopping by. Kit? Hi, Kit. I know. Does everybody want to see your big nose? Whites? Whites. So we'll sit down here for a few minutes before we go back up. It's not too bad out here. It's a little muggy, but ain't too bad. I know, Kit. You're like, I want all the attention. Lewis, have I seen Chinatown? I think so. It's about Chinatown, right, Lewis? Okay. He's like a detective or something. Isn't it like there's like a sequel called The Two Jakes, I think? So if that is, then yes, I have. Clint Eastwood, yeah, Bruce, seen plenty of those movies as well. Kristen, you have a 12-year-old kitty diagnosed. Yeah, I remember you talking to. Yeah, we were talking about this, Kristen, I think a few weeks ago. He is on meds, so he is on the filamazole, the pink pill, right, Kristen? And he's having a hard time putting weight back on. Yeah, that's not unusual, Kristen. Until that medicine kicks in fully and his thyroid, because right now what's going on, Kristen, his metabolism is doing this. It's super, super, super fast. So the cat might be eating a lot or eating his normal amount or eating more, but because his metabolism is super fast, he's losing weight. He's burning more weight than, so it's like a race. You got to like put more in. Keep an eye on the T4. The T4 is a thyroid test in particular that checks the thyroid, Kristen. It can change quickly. I think last time I also talked about, I don't know how it is out in Texas, but maybe look into the I-131 treatment for him. It is a little costly, but it will pretty much eradicate the thyroid issue. Kristen. Hello there, Natalie. Hope you're doing well.
Stop. Go. Whatever. Stop.
You can always go in. Let me see. Let me keep Maya. Sorry, no Jack for me. Have seen The Shining and One Flew Over. Nash, yes, there are more books, and the next time there's even going to be more books. Unfortunately. Rave, your cats do claw at the stairs and the care tips. Now I stub your toe on the carpet hook things. Aw. Yeah, my apparently Kit here, this little monkey has been she's either been doing the same thing as Tang has, or she's been like, pulling back the blanket so he can get into trouble. Because they have a rivalry, if you will.
I know. You want to eat the phone. I understand. No.
Kitty King, love the witches, the cherry pits. Are those movies? I'm guessing, Kitty King. I'm not familiar with them.
Yes.
Kristen, T4 was rechecked on Thursday and the levels were normal. What did they say the levels were? Do you remember the number that they gave you, Kristen? Just curious if you remember what that number was.
Yeah. Oranges. Honey.
Hi there, Icon. How you doing? House, to answer your question, we normally do live streams twice a week. Tuesday night, which I know it's very late for the UK because it's at 7 o'clock our time, so it's like midnight or something out in the UK. And then usually 2 o'clock on these Saturdays. The only exception, Rave House, is tomorrow we will be donating. Because another thing we do, Rave House, like every like penny this channel earns, through ads or through memberships or through super chats or whatever, PayPal donations, we donate it all back to charity each month. So tomorrow we'll be donating like 300 or so dollars back to cat rescue groups pretty much around the world. We do that every month. Um, so that's what we'll be doing tomorrow. Wasn't there a new Shining movie? I thought, didn't they make like a remake of that movie? Hello there, Savage Lee. What you got here? You like cats? Awesome. You got six. You also got four doggies, five bunnies, and 20 chickens. Wow, that is a lot, Savage. Do you like live on a farm? I'm assuming, especially with like all the chickens. Is somebody heading out? Did I miss? Did I? Oh, that's just never mind. Never mind. That's just Linda saying goodbye to Raymond. You got to go. Awesome, Rave House. It was nice talking to you. Hopefully, if this is something that you like with all these cats and this community, obviously feel free to continue to kind of check us out. And, if we see you again, awesome. If not, that's cool too. But I hope you have a good rest of your night, friend. Take care. Ray, if you're heading out as well, it looks like possibly. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Also, there, Ray Rudini. Say hello to Jess if you don't mind, and all the kitties. And I hope you take care and all those kitties stay healthy. Kristen, you don't remember? It was just a chart, and the bar was in the middle at normal levels. Everything else was checked out, but he's still losing weight. Could it be his body having a delayed reaction to regaining? Kristen, I am not fully sure. It is possible. One thing I hate to say this, Kristen, though, but what can happen sometimes, like say with hyperthyroidism or diabetes, sometimes what it does, it masks another disease. So let's say, your cat, for example, has hyperthyroidism, right? And it gets under control or it's okay. But what happens, something like, say, maybe kidney disease pops up because it kind of masks it. So that could be what's going on, or diabetes. Did the kitty have like a full checkup, like full panel of blood work and everything ran? I mean, I'm sorry, Kristen, everything came out good with all the other blood work as well? Savage, you live in the deep south of Oklahoma. You turned your home into a homestead. Awesome. You garden, you grow, raise as much by yourself and all the critters. Awesome. That is cool, Savage. Rosemary is asking everybody, and I'll let everybody answer that. I will answer that myself also, Rosemary. What cat litter does everybody here like best? So, Rosemary, I think I've said before a few times, we use two different cat litters, Rosemary. The bulk of the cat litter is scoop away. We just find it works best for all these cats, but we also have one litter box that has the world's best cat litter as well. So that's what we use. Hello there, Helena. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Ooh, okay. So Kristen, the full blood panel, everything was normal. Glucose was 254, but the vet said it was stress. Now that very well could be possible, Kristen, because um, just like a human, when they go to a doctor, their stress can go like through the roof, and that can elevate glucose. But I would say if maybe in 2 weeks, Kristen, the kitty is still losing weight or not gaining any weight, you might have them give you some gabapentin. And what gabapentin is supposed to do, Kristen, it's supposed to like keep the cat stress free. Not like stress free entirely, but keep their stress levels low. So what I'm saying is get some gabapentin potentially, and then make another appointment and give the cat like the gabapentin, and they'll give you these directions, but like an hour or so before you go to a vet, and have them do another glucose check. Or another thing, Kristen, you might need to look into is another test called fructosamine. And what fructosamine does, it checks the glucose level like the over the past like couple of weeks. So if you're just doing like one glucose, like a snapshot, it might be high. But if it's high over the last couple of weeks, it's going to show on that test, and it's not going to like be altered or affected by stress. So just something else as a potential. Hello there, little artist. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Helena Bulldog Nuglam. I'm not sure what that means, but okay. Looks like Ray's got Dr. Elzy. I'm guessing that's a litter, about $20 or so through Scamazon. I do say I like Amazon, but they do sometimes maybe scam some folks. But I do like Amazon. Catitude, you like Tidy Cat? Arm and Hammer. Kitty Digging. What is Kitty Digging, Bruce? I haven't heard of that before. Savage, you scoop your litter boxes every day. Yep, me too. Me too, Savage. You got 8 boxes for the 6 cats, and no stress. Awesome. Rosemary, you got a box of the world's best when you adopted. How did that go, Rosemary? And you currently have Fresh Paws unscented. What did you think about the world's best cat litter? Out of curiosity. Debbie, you're all about cat's pride because you can also flush it. I did not know that. Little artist, did you miss anything in the live? You were spending time with the family. Not too much, little artist. I mean, I showed Max, I showed Rosemary. I will show those 2 cats again, little artist, before we leave. I normally go about an hour, so in about 15 to 20 minutes or so, I'll probably sign off. But I'll show those 2 kitties again before we're done. Kristen, awesome. You also ordered a vet-regulated glucose monitor, and you were planning to take it at home when he's calm. Yeah, absolutely, Kristen. That is, I was gonna say, if hopefully your kitty is not developing diabetes, but if they are developing diabetes, then doing these tests at home is crucial. Because eventually, you'll probably need insulin, and it's always good to test and to check to see where their levels are before giving a cat insulin. Savage, you gave gabapentin for your youngest doggy, Poopa. But I'm terrible with names, Savage, so I apologize in advance. Papa, cries from his bum leg. He was a stray. He got hit by a car. Somewhere along the line, he cries, so the vet gave it to him. Have you seen results? Has it gotten a little bit better with that gabapentin in the system? Wow, Amazon is paying out $2.5 billion. Whew. What is that for, Lewis? Because I guess I don't know that story. What's going on with Amazon or Scamazon? I guess as Ray called it. Kitty King, you don't like the world's best cat litter? How come? Hello there, Danielle. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Rosemary, they preferred the fresh paws. I guess they liked it better. Do you think the world's best cat litter stuff breaks up? Well, I mean, as long as the kitties use it, that's the most important thing, Rosemary. Hi, Lavender. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Kitty King Messy, you think so? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I've been lucky. Welcome back, Milo. Hope you're doing well. Making it too difficult to cancel memberships. Interesting. Isn't that everywhere though? I mean, isn't it? It's really difficult to cancel a membership almost anywhere. I feel like you're definitely you got to go through a lot of hoops to cancel anything. It seems like nowadays. Savage, how does a cat get diabetes? The same way a human would, Savage. Excuse me. It's been such a long time since we've worked with diabetes. It's like what is it again? It's like there's too much A lot of the times, Savage, it's due to diet. To be honest with you, cat might be overweight. It could be diet related. It could be genetics. But it's not too unsimilar than how a human would get diabetes. Don't bite me, kids. You go to Amazon to check prices, and Walmart is always cheaper. Plus, you get that employee discount from Walmart. Savage Gabapentin helps him. He's now a healthy 156-pound shepherd. I can't say that. Anatolian shepherd. He's a big doggy. Big, pretty doggy, no doubt. All right, so we've seen enough of Kit's butt. So we're going to go back upstairs. We're going to check on Max again. For those who are new and maybe haven't seen Max, he is one of 2 diabetics that we have, but he might be going into remission, which is awesome. And then we're going to check on Rosemary, who is another special needs kitty who has hyperthyroidism and is deaf. All right, kitties. I'm going to leave you out here for now because I know the wife isn't too far out. Hi, Yoda. When cats get their butt, yeah, for sure. When cats put their butt, yeah. Well, it's also a sign of they think that that you are their mommy and that you're gonna lick their butt.
Have fun licking the butt.
Now, YouTube, that's just a joke, so let's not go silly on this. You know, YouTube, you can be a little sensory sometimes. I mean, you'll let certain things go, but people talking about licking cats' butts, it's all over for you. All right, let's go over here first. Hello there, Alice and Pearl Jam. Ralph, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. These are our 2 diabetic kitties. Max, been a diabetic for about a year, roughly. He might be going into remission, though, which is awesome. And then Zelda, our 20-plus-year-old kitty, who's had diabetes going on for 10-plus years, has kidney disease, has not heart palpitations, a heart murmur, and some other issues, but she is doing well, all things considered. Raph, I hope Alice and Pearl Jam are doing well. I hope they're staying healthy. I know they're getting, how old is Alice and Pearl Jam now, Raph? Like 5, maybe? Lewis, you thought you said John. Hello to John earlier, and he's not even. He might be here in spirit, Lewis. 4 years old. Okay. And they are good. Awesome. Awesome to hear, Raph. I'm glad that they're doing well. You know, and if not, of course, as always, I mean, if you ever need to reach out, then just let me know. Bruce, Max is not, I wouldn't say it's improving, but it's the same. It's stable. It may never get back to normal. The one thing about that peripheral neuropathy with kitty cats, once they get affected by it, they might start walking, better, but they may never get to a point where they walk like before they had diabetes or before that issue. And no licking, but hair cutting, pantaloons, and grooming sometimes on your fat kitty cat. I only have one fat kitty cat, Princess Fluffy Butt. That's an awesome name. And she is 11. Awesome. All right, let's go finish up this live with Miss Rosemary, who is definitely a fan favorite of Minnie. Yoda, we had your time. We got to go with Rosemary now, Yoda. You're not allowed to go in there, Yoda, because she doesn't like you. Orangey, be nice to the carpet, Orange. Kitty cat, your big cat is 23 pounds. We had a cat at one point in time that was 25 pounds. Hello, Rosie. What's up, girl? Yoda, I hear you. You're not allowed in this room. Savage, you have a older kitty. Whiteness is going to be 21. Awesome. Kristen, great question. Is it true there is no meds or cure for kidney disease? There is a new-ish diagnostic medication or test, Kristen, that's out in Japan right now that will be able to diagnose kidney disease much, much earlier than what it currently is. And with that, hopefully, that might cause some prevention, I guess. But there's not necessarily anything that can cure kidney disease right now, Kristen. There's like supportive or what's called palliative or holistic care for kidney disease, such as sub-Q fluids, such as certain foods. Those are really the big things. Sub-Q fluids. There are supplements out there that kind of help protect the kidneys as well. Really the issue with the kidney disease though is once it's like seen or once it's shown on blood work, kidneys are already like 60% shot or 70% shot or something like that. That's even with like SDMA testing. So it's tough. It's tough. You want to go sleepy on your little pink thing? I'm gonna turn you that way so people can see your pretty face, honey. You're a good little girl. I know, you're such a good little monkey butt. Danielle, Monkey, your 18-year-old kitty, is also deaf and can barely see and has 3 teeth left. How is Monkey doing, though, Danielle? I'm sure you're taking great care of Monkey. So I'm sure he or she is in very good hands, though. Little artist, little update on art. You did some doodles and you drew some other YouTuber suggestions. Awesome, little artist. And little artist, if you ever want to, since you do draw, if you ever do want to draw any of these kitty cats, absolutely feel free to. And if you ever want to, if you ever want to like show your art to others, just you can send me an email. Check with your parents though, because I don't know your age. I'm assuming if you're, I'm assuming you're like under 18. Right, so just give the okay from them first. But I'd be more than happy if you drew one of these kitties if you wanted to, and I could show it up on a community post if interested in the future. Danielle, did I miss something? She has 3 teeth and she has now a big knot under her neck. I wonder if it's like a fatty tumor, Danielle. Zelda has a few like benign, harmless not tutors, fatty tumors under on her neck area as well. So that could be the same thing. Hello there, Bailey. Hope you're doing well. Or it looks like, yeah, Lewis is also asking, is it maybe like a fatty cyst? Something like that. Hello there, Sandy. How you doing, Sandy? If you are new, a big hello and welcome to you. We are looking at Rosemary right now, Sandy. Those who are new, so Rosemary, a little bit about her. She is about 18. She is deaf. She has thyroid disease. She's been living with us for about 3 years. Or I should say we've been living with her for about 3 years. She unfortunately does not like other kitty cats, so she has her own like very nice room here. She's got like a bed, she's got stairs, I'm sitting on one of her chairs. She's got her lookout desk because she does I'll get a little look out here, kind of like what our front yard looks like area. She kind of, she spies on the neighborhood. Um, Hello there, Milo, the Essa. How you doing? So anyways, she's got quite a bit going on, and she's a little rock star. Bailey, how are all of your kitties doing? I cannot think of all of them. I know you got quite a few, but I hope they're all doing well. Ruth, have yourself a wonderful night, Ruth. I appreciate you hanging with us here. I hope you had a good time, and we will see you tomorrow, Ruth. Oh, real quickly, I do want to say, because I am going to start wrapping this up, tomorrow at 2 o'clock, the same time as of today, we will be donating to 4 or 5 different cat charities. We donate all of our channel revenue. That was a big yawn, Rosie. At the end of each month, so I don't keep a dime, I don't keep a penny of whatever is earned or donated. So we'll be doing that tomorrow. So if you've never attended one of those, feel free. Please show up. I don't want to show up or else. No. Please think about showing up if you want to, and kind of seeing how those work if desired. But you don't have to, of course. Glare Bear, shout out to your friend at Dana Solomon for their 5 new Bengal kitties. Wow. Going for display at the local pet store for a forever home this Monday. You think it's in Michigan? Well, I hope they all get homes, and hopefully most of them are able to go together. Glare Bear. Awesome though. Cat friends, Bailey, you just had a vet visit for Oreo and for Jelly Bean. Jelly Bean has a heart murmur. Is it a bad heart murmur, Bailey, or is it on the lower level? Did the vet tell you like what grade it was? Rosemary has a heart murmur as well. She's got just a level 1, so it's a very faint heart murmur, but it is there a little bit. Savagely, you got a boogie. You're on your lunch break. Nice to meet you as well, Savage, and hopefully we see you in the future. Take care and God bless. What my wife is saying is true. I used to have a ton of patience, but my family and life kind of wore me down. It's been I'm not going to get too much into this because nobody wants to hear my sob stories, but it's been a rough last few years, physically, mentally, emotionally for me. But I'm not going to say much else. Rosemary, the rescue you went through doesn't have a foster option. That's interesting, Rosemary. I wonder why. Just straight up adoption, huh? Cindy is saying Furball Farm has had 8 adoptions in September, all ferals who are really loving now. Awesome, Cindy. That is great. Oh, you mean a sponsor option? Okay, that makes sense, Rosemary. Um. Well, I'm gonna start to leave. I'm gonna start to leave. I'm gonna start to wrap up this live stream. Oh gosh, I'm special when I talk. As always, though, I want to say my 3 things. Adopt, don't shop. If you're adopting kitties or dogs, adopt, don't shop. Adopt senior cats, because the senior cats they take a long time to get adopted. A lot of people just forget about them and they just leave. Hello there, Ryan. Hope you're doing well. Are you living in this car? I'm not sure what that means, Maya, but I don't think I'm living in this car because this is a cat, and I think I'm a bit too big to live in this cat. She's a little small. But hello, Maya. Anyways, and always think about adopting. I'm sorry. Always advocate for your feline when you're at the vet or elsewhere. Always advocate for what's best for them. I will say one last time, I will have we will be doing a special live stream tomorrow. We'll be donating to 4 or 5 different cat rescue groups across the world. And hopefully we will see some of you tomorrow. Ryan, I do have to get going here, but it was nice you dropping by and saying hello. That's awesome. It's always nice to see you, Ryan, as it's always nice to see everybody else, those who have been with this cat family for a while, and those who are new or newer. Always a big hello and welcome to all of you. You always have a place here. As long as you love cats, everything else can be worked out. But as long as you love cats, though, that's the main thing. Ain't that right? As long as you love Miss Rosemary, she says, because it's all about Rosemary, as we all know. She is the true queen. Hello there, Dora. Dora the Destroyer. Hello, hello. But anyways, on that lovely note, I am going to say adios. God bless. Take care. I will let everybody say their goodbyes. I won't just hit the X button. I will give everybody a chance to say their goodbyes, and then I will head out. We look at Rosemary and her little, she's like, hi. This is my little orange friend. You look sleepy, honey. All right, bye all. Oh, it's a cat and a cat. Oh, I know, Rosie, I'm bugging you, ain't I? He said, yes, just leave me alone. Turn off that camera and let me go to sleep.